You know, the most advanced communication technology in the universe isn't a satellite or a radio telescope. It's a conversation that's already happening. It's the one you're having right now, under the noise. And people get so hung up on the words, on the method. How do I talk to God? As if it's a long-distance call to a foreign country. But what if God sourced the universe? Your own limitless consciousness, whatever you want to call it. What if it's not a person on the other end of the line? What if it's the line itself? And the act of talking is really the act of listening to the hum of your own perfectly wired connection. All that static, that showing off, that desperate need for someone else to validate your existence. That's just you jiggling the cord, trying to get a better signal from the outside world. You're shouting into the receiver, "Hello, hello, am I worthy? Can you hear me now?" While missing the profound, simple, and utterly life-altering truth. The dial tone is a constant. The connection is never, ever broken. You just keep putting your hand over the speaker. Generating your own worth, your own acceptance. That isn't an act of ego. It's the opposite. It's the fundamental spiritual activation. It's you plugging directly into the mains. It's you realizing you're not a battery waiting to be charged by others. You're a goddamn power station. Think of it like this. Your intuition, your psychic senses, your ability to channel. These aren't special gifts given to a chosen few. They're the native functions of a system that's self-powered. When you're desperate for external approval, it's like running your spiritual hardware on a dying, flickering battery. The screen is dim. The processing is slow. You can't download the big files, the healing codes, the transmissions, the clear messages, because you don't have the juice. But when you generate that internal stability, that unshakable "I'm enough," click, you just switched over to infinite, renewable cosmic power. Suddenly, the channels open up. Your intuition isn't a whisper anymore. It's a clear, high-definition broadcast. Why? Because you're no longer tuning your radio to the frantic, competing stations of other people's opinions. You've found your own frequency. And on that frequency, the conversation was already happening. The person you envy, they're just broadcasting on their own unique frequency. You can't steal it. But you can learn the song they're playing and realize you have your own instrument. The person you judge, they're a distorted reflection of a signal you haven't yet accepted within yourself. Every single person you meet is just a different station on the dial. And your job isn't to call in and complain about their programming. It's to appreciate the diversity of the broadcast and stay loyal to your own station. And the ramifications of this are astronomical. If you continue to seek your power from the outside, you're building your spiritual home on sand. Every compliment is a wave that erodes it. Every criticism is a wave that knocks it down. It's an exhausting, fucking futile game. Your psychic abilities, they'll be nothing more than a heightened sensitivity to emotional weather, leaving you constantly storm-tossed and seasick. But when you become the source, when you accept that you are and always have been enough. You build your home on the bedrock of reality itself, and from that stable, unshakable place, you can now look out at the ocean without fear. You can sense the shifts in the wind, not because you're afraid of the storm, but because you're the calm at the eye of it. You can receive transmissions about healing, about the future, about the interconnectedness of all things, because you're a receiver. It's no longer scrambled by the desperate, shrieking need to be validated. The universe doesn't whisper its secrets to those who are begging for a scrap of attention. It reveals its mechanics to the ones who've quietened the internal beggar and take their rightful seat as co-creator. The healing codes download on a clear line. The upgrades install when the system is secure. So the next time you feel that old pull, that ancient habit of looking for your reflection in someone else's eyes, stop just for a second, breathe, and feel for the dial tone. That quiet, constant hum of I am. It's been there all along. And when you finally truly accept that, you'll realize you haven't been learning how to talk to God. You've been learning how to shut up and listen to the conversation God has been having with you, through you, as you, the whole time.